So far, this NBA free agency period has been basically the opposite of last season. As we record this video, the Suns have made 2 moves. Mason Plumlee, which we're happy about. Definitely better than Drew Eubanks. And now James Jones has officially looked us all in the face and said, oh, you wanted Tyler Kolek? Too bad, we've got Tyler Kolek at home. Sundo, I'm joking around a little bit, of course, but honest to God, this is why there are professionals paid to scout. We do it on the side as a hobby and as a passion. They do it for a living. And it's players like Gillespie that just show me that there are levels to this, because I didn't know that there was another Tyler Kolek out there who's been dicking dudes down in the G League.
Yeah, man. I mean, he killed it in the G League last year. He averaged 21 points per game, 11 assists per game, which is pretty crazy to say the least. And he also shot about 39% from three-point range the entire season. So he was doing his thing in the G League. Even taking it back to college game, he averaged 12 points a game, 3 assists per game. But the thing I really want to focus on is the three-point shooting at 39% again, Gabe. And then we take it forward to the NBA. He played 24 games last year. Now, he obviously didn't play in all of them, but in what games he did play in, he averaged again 39% from 3.5 points per game, and 1 assist per game. So he has been consistent from the three-point stripe his whole career, from college to the NBA, even the G League. So that much I like about him. The fact that he was absolutely dominant in the G League, averaging 11 assists per game and 21 points per game. You go look at the highlights, and it's like watching Steve Nash or Luka play in the G League. It's kind of crazy. So I can see why James Jones, and as you mentioned, the scouting department saw this kid, saw him play and what games he played with the Nuggets, and then went and looked at his G League tape and said, hey, we could possibly do something with this. We could possibly develop this, especially with the way free agency is going, man. We haven't gotten any point guards in free agency. Everyone we've targeted has been signed by the Clippers or somebody else. We're still waiting to see if Kyle Lowry drops in our laps, campaign, see if he comes to the team. Once again, I could see why they wanted this kid. It's a good backup plan, a fail-safe, if you don't get a Kyle Lowry or a campaign.
There is so much to like about with this kid, but the elephant in the room is he didn't get drafted high. He is 6'1", and he's going to be a liability on defense. No matter how hard he tries, no matter how much gumption he has, he doesn't have the physical tools to be a stopper on ball. Having said that, you're still in the exact same position you were when you wanted Tyler Kolek. So nothing changes. You take it back to the offensive side. I would say Kolek is probably a better finisher around the rim. He's got freaky finishing ability. Gillespie just looks normal. It's good. It's not bad. He definitely knows how to use his body. Kolek was just kind of a natural. But outside of that, man, I feel like I'm looking at a carbon copy of Tyler Kolek. It would not surprise me if the Suns knew about Gillespie before the draft and they're like, we've still got this backup plan. But either way, props to whoever pointed this out to the front office, whoever scouted this kid and recognized that there's another Tyler Kolek out there that we can grab right now, because that's what I think we have. His shooting is awesome. His passing, 11 assists a game, man, like that is stupid. Even in the G League level, it's stupid. But the best part to me when I watch his game is his confidence. Not having confidence at 6'1" can ruin you. He's got it coming out of his ears, Sundo. When he recognizes that he has just enough space to pull the three, he's pulling it. When he recognizes that you're running out at him, you're going to put a hand in the face, he pulls it anyways. And he still shoots 39%. If he were a safer three-point shooter, it could be in the 40s.
Yeah, you're right about the confidence thing. He definitely doesn't lack in confidence. And I also looked at some of his highlights when he played with Denver. I mean, him playing with Joker did instill a lot of confidence in him. So I hope that him playing with a Kevin Durant or a Booker or a Bill would also instill confidence. Also, as you mentioned, you would like to see him shoot safer threes. Well, I mean, with the big three playing on the court with a Beal, Durant, and Booker, you would hope that that's what that equals to, right? We'll see. Now, he did sign a 2-way contract, so that much is there. So if it comes playoff time, if we make the playoffs. You know, who knows if he's going to be on the team at the time. I do think if our point guard situation falls through, he's definitely going to be on that playoff roster come playoff time. There's no way around it. You need that point guard production. So we got a long bit through free agency to see what actually happens, and we also got an even longer offseason, preseason, and season to see what happens with this kid. But as far as the signing, I like it. I think it's a decent backup plan once again if everything falls through. I think he's serviceable. You're only going to play him 15, 20 minutes. I did look at his NBA averages when he played those games, and Gabe, they were really good. They were actually pretty solid. He had solid outings when he played with the Denver Nuggets, 13, 15, 21 minutes. So it's not like he's just some scrub playing out there. If you give him minutes like that, he's going to be serviceable.
Yeah, of course the Suns are going to want to bring in someone with more experience. They're going to want that vet, whether it's Kyle Lowry, Aaron Holiday, Campaign. I just think now that the Suns have a G League team, this is such a great prospect to bring in, continue to develop. Maybe he's ready now, but he's going to go dominate the G League for you, and you'll be able to pull him up whenever you need one. Now you don't have to bring up Isaiah Thomas, who is also like 7 inches shorter than Gillespie. So we were okay with him on defense. I'm going to be okay with Gillespie on defense and just take it at face value. Offensively, he provides exactly what you've been looking for in a point guard. His name just doesn't say McConnell on the back, and it doesn't say Kolek on the back, but that's the only difference in my eyes. We'll see how it plays out.